Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another Kerbal stream. Another Saturday morning stream. So, let's get back to it. Resume our save. We're going to go for the stream. We're up to 12% reputation. Look at all that science points we have to spend, too. Unfortunately, we still need to update our... Still need to update our... research and development before we can actually do any of that. We gotta upgrade it, and it's a lot of money. Although, with the amount that I have right now, I feel like I'd probably be okay. But I'm not gonna do it till towards the end of the stream. So we'll unlock a bunch of science and stuff towards the end of the stream because I've got something planned for today. Make sure everything's good. I just remembered I couldn't remember if I hit the start stream button. It looks like I did. Hey, good morning, Next. How you doing? Seems like everything's good and live and all that. Alright, so let's talk about the mission for today. The mission for today is to go rescue some kerbals. Because if we come into mission control, we can see under our active tab we have rescue... I'm not even going to try to say these names today. We have Rescue from Kerbin Orbit. We should have 2 of those. Yeah, Orbit of Kerbin, 2 of those. And we also have one from the Moon. The Mun. That should allow us to complete 2 missions, which is this Explore the Moon mission that we've had for a bit. We've docked 2 vessels, but we haven't transferred crew. Now this will definitely be docking 2 vessels and transferring some crew between 2 vessels up there. So I think I have to actually take him out of his vessel and bring him over to my vessel. So I've built this vessel in here. Get in here for that. I did a little pre-building this time so we wouldn't be spending too much time in the VAB today. So open up somewhere down here. We should have one called the tow package. Let's load the tow package. It doesn't look like too much, but I'm doing a couple new things with this. We're going to attempt to save our lower section. You can see I've got parachutes on there. And I've gone with this new design for a lifter stage. It's just 6 of the skippers. Well, actually 7 because one in the middle. 7 skippers. And that's more than sufficient thrust to weight ratio. I mean, I guess it's not more than sufficient, but it's sufficient thrust to weight ratio to get us up into space. And theoretically, that should be just enough delta to get us there without going to the next stage. So, and then that should be just a tiny bit of fuel left to deorbit this if we get a good launch profile. And I'm hoping for a good launch profile. Alright, let's check out what's under the hood here. Maybe I should just remove the here. I'll just remove this temper and then yeah. Delete the fairing. There we go. Move the fairing for a second so you guys can see what's under the hood before we launch this. So yeah, this is the lifter stage down there, like those. And then we've got the transfer stage and operations, which is this guy and this guy right here, another skipper. I didn't want to waste time going with the low ISP engine. What is it? No, I can't think of what it's called now. The Poodle. No, we're not gonna do the Poodle. We're gonna go right for the skipper. I'm doing okay next. Got my coffee, got some sleep last night, so everything should be good. Now all this is to get us, through the missions. It's gonna take several. We're gonna have to change our orbit many times, and that should do that. And then I've got this final little stage here, right here, Ignore the stuff above the docking port. But this right here will be the final return stage for our crew, which is going to be Sheridas, the pilot. We're also going to need an engineer. Gotta have an engineer with us. In fact, I want the engineer in that command pod, so I want them to be able to EVA real easy. Hopefully, Sheridas will be able to pilot from there because there is a command pod. I don't know. We'll find out when we get on the launch pad and see if we can use our use his stuff. Now, you may have noticed that there are docking ports on here. Those are not actually meant for docking. They're just there so that the engineer can take them off. He's going to take it off, and then he's going to put it on the vessel that we're going to be rescuing. I'm going to just reload this in a second. I'm just showing you guys the actual build here. Now this guys up here, these are the little deorbiting robots. So there's a there's a core in there. What are they called? The Probodobodyne. There's a Probodobodyne core in there, and just a little bit of fuel and a heat shield to protect the thing that we're bringing out of orbit. Because presumably that's going to be something with a Kerbal in it, so we want to protect it. Hey, Darkfire. Good morning. How you doing? So, we also have some batteries on it because we don't have any way to generate power on this except for right here. So we want to make sure we have a little bit of battery power on this so that when we do release these, it has enough power to get the job done, basically. And then it will use these docking ports down here. The engineer will take one of the docking ports off, attach it to the piece of junk, presumably a piece of space debris that has a Kerbal in it, or just a piece of space debris in general, because we can use this for also deorbiting space junk. And yeah, this docking port on here will connect to that docking port, and then we'll have a little bit of control, a small amount of fuel, and a little engine to deorbit it. That's the plan. Alright, now that we've talked that through, is there any questions? Don't save, because we're going to reload the tour package. But there it is. Let me double check the crew, because I imagine that didn't take. Hopefully that'll take. And we also got to go to the moon with this one, so hopefully we will have enough fuel for all of that. I think we'll be okay. We've got like 2,000 in the transfer stage. That should be enough to go to the moon and come back. And then we've got another 200 in the final stage there, just to deorbit. I think that probably will change whenever. Yeah, because by the time we get to that point, we'll have released all these satellites, so the weight will be way down on that. So it would be a lot more than 200 by that point. Alright, I think that's good. We don't really need any special key setups. All of this staging should be correct. We'll check it again real quick. Yeah, that's pretty much correct. All right, let's launch the tow package. Yeah, it does seem to be my famous last words. I think we'll be okay. We'll be fine. All right, let's turn our SAS on. Yes, we do have all of the pilot controls because he is on the ship. That's good. That is really good, actually. We probably want to launch so that we can try to get someone that we're trying to rescue. I mean, there's some things right there. We could deorbit one of them. Has any of these got a Kerbal in them? That's the question. Tuckus, Palmas. Which one's the ones? Okay, no, that's not. That one's from them. Okay, so Warefield and Tancus are the only ones that are actually in orbit at the moment. See if we can figure out which one of those is Manbrit? No. Oh, that's funny. They are like right beside each other. Look at that. They're like right beside each other. They're over here in orbit. Like, okay, so we definitely need to wait till they come around. Let's speed up some time. Speed up some time here. Unfortunately, this is going to be a nighttime launch. Alright, we want to wait till they get right over this bit of desert right there, I think. Speed it up just a little bit again. There we go. And we'll just, I didn't really want to focus on him, but I did want to set him as target. There we go. Okay. I think we're good to go. SAS on. Battery charge is going down, but that's not a big deal. That'll be okay. Throttle up, and 3, 2, 1, go! Seems like everybody's having a pretty good morning, saying hello to each other on the stream. Excellent. Now I probably can begin the tip on this somewhat early. Ooh, a little wobbly. Probably want to keep an eye on the Apple apps. He's a little wiggly. I'm not too bad. I think the struts are doing the job for the most part. For the most part. Now let's get us on that prograde marker there. Oh, we're almost up to our Apple apps. Oh boy. And 76. That's good. So far, so good. We're headed out of the atmosphere. Still got lots of fuel in our primary lifting stage. How close to our target we're going to end up. See it in the sky anywhere yet. And we're about to exit the atmosphere. I'll probably throw off those call those the shell. We go. And in space. And, oh, time to burn them thrusters. 30 seconds to Apple apps. We want to. I probably should wait a little bit longer. I got a lot of thrust there. I don't want to kick my Apple apps up too high. Maybe go down 25 seconds T minus. I'm going to push this up a little higher than I really wanted, but that's okay. up at 81 there. I'm gonna let it drop down to T-minus 20 again, and should be able to see our targets. Oh yeah, there they are. Hey guys, come back! There they go. They're actually above us, so that's kind of good. Ooh. Okay, so what I want to do now is finish circularizing. Okay, there we go. We're up above 70 on the peri-apps. We're up at 120 on the app-apps. That's fine. But this is our opportunity to release this big stage with a little bit of fuel left in it. So this would be a good time for a quick save. Hang on. Kitty cat's on the desk. I gotta put him down. There you go, buddy. Stay on the floor. Sorry about that. Okay, let us release this. There we go. Now we're on controlling the front stage. I actually want to control the rear stage. This guy right here. I should have some control. There should be some controls in there. Yeah, something's happening. Okay. Oh, there's like no SAS on this. I forgot. Okay, so just need to get it to turn a little bit before I hit I don't want it to bump that. I don't really want it to bump that. Okay, maybe I need to let it drift away a little bit here. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Alright, now if I do I not have any control of it? Oh, I don't have any control of it. Okay. Wonder why. It shows that I have communications with it. Oh, there we go. Now it's showing on the okay. No. Not what I wanted to do. Why did it go towards the thing? I don't know. There we go. Let's try that again. Maybe we will move this one out of the way because it's easier to control. That's good enough. I'll switch to this one. Still showing I have control of this. Actually, I probably want to go this way. Yeah, this way. Spin this around retrograde. Burn that last bit of fuel. There we go. And deploy the parachutes before we don't have the ability to deploy those. Get those ready to go. Oh yes, coffee so good. Coffee so good. Now our other ship will just stay up there in orbit while we wait for this guy to come down. We gotta follow it. And let's speed it up. Let's see if it burns up. Hopefully, now theoretically, these engines are heavy. The tanks are now light because they're empty. So the engine should stay facing the prograde, you know, so they should be able to handle the heat of re-entry, no problem. Looks like that's going to be the case. There's a little bit of overheating going on here and there. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lost a couple engines there. Maybe that was because I was in 4 times speed. I'm guessing. I'm guessing that was the issue there. We're just going to go with that. Unfortunately, we lost about 4 out of our 7 engines. So that's going to be a little less money on the return. But hey, we're going to return something to the ground, right? Going to be slightly reusable here. Next time I will try without the 4 times warp. Because... And we're going to get a second opportunity to try this today. Because I have the same exact lifting stage on my second mission for today. Which is going to be a satellite to finish up that scan of Mimnus that we've had sitting on our mission thing forever. Small kabooms. Yes, kabooms. We had a few. Okay, why? Okay. It's like, why are the parachutes not deploying? Because they hadn't been activated. Good thing I still had enough control to activate them. Thought I had activated them. Okay. Guess not. See if this brings it down without any more damage. Now, this is not a very great test either, because I would normally have had the 4 more engines on there. And it would have been more weight, and probably would not have brought, well, might have brought the surface speed down low enough to not do damage. We'll see. Might need to add additional parachutes if I'm going to actually get this. No further damage on that landing. Okay, recover it. See what we get back. Trying to save all of our Kerbal cash. Let's see. We don't care about science. Okay, recovered 2,000s. Oh yeah, 27,000 recovered from those parts. Nice. That's 27,000 we didn't lose. Okay, get back in the tracking station real quick. Find our current mission. Where's it at? Should be towards the bottom. Tow package. There we go. Fly it. Hopefully that didn't that falling down didn't get us too far out of. All right, where are we at here? Trying to intersect with our buddy here. Are they ahead or behind? Hard to tell. There's so many freaking orbits going on here. Here we go. They are ahead of us. So the slightly bigger orbit is actually good. Looks like we're going to get fairly close. Wait, they're ahead of us. I need to catch up, so I need a smaller orbit, don't I? Is that how it goes? Well, my apoapse is over here. 8,000 something. I could drop that down. Let's see if we can flip this thing around retrograde. It actually moves pretty good once it's down to this, I think, because we've got quite a few reaction wheels on here to keep, to keep the maneuvers relatively quick and precise. So, trying to catch. That's a little better. Trying to catch up to dude here. We need to drop our periaps down a little bit. Ooh, we're already down to 71. I can't go down too much more. Okay. But they are lower in orbit. Let's see here. If I add a maneuver. Okay, so that's not the greatest. Okay. Interesting. That maneuver will definitely not fly because... Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go to my Apple apps. Or Perry apps, I mean. Perry apps? Here, let's get rid of that because that's just confusing me. I'm going to have to go to my Perry apps. There it is. And then drop down a little bit in order to hook up with them because I need to go just a little bit faster, which means I need just a slightly lower orbit. So I think it's probably safe to warp here to the close to the periaps. Bring this thing around retrograde. Yeah, see, they're ahead of me, and they're going to keep getting ahead of me as long as I'm in a slightly higher orbit. So we need to bring ourselves down to a slightly lower orbit than theirs. And bring that down to around 70 as well. I mean, there we go. We're just barely skimming the surface here. Now we should catch up to him in a few orbits. It might take a few orbits because I can't really go down too low. I mean, it could take it just a hair more lower. That's as close as I want to get. It's a safety margin of not very much. So now, if I add a maneuver here and go oh yeah, in a few orbits we'll catch up. In fact, if we wait too long, we will even pass them. Okay. So I'm just going to do this manually. We're going to go warp here and go around in orbit. Wee-hee! Round and round we go. Alright. Of course, we're going to need to do this a few times because... Let's do it again. Warp here. Round and round we go. Where we stopped, we do know. Well, hello there, Abold. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're going around a few times to catch up with our current target, which is these. Is it? Where are we at? Did I lose them? Dang it. Hard to stay. There's so much wreckage here, you know. I need to clean up some more of these. Obviously, I need to clean up some more of these. Okay, Whoa. What if we target this guy instead? We're like right beside him. That guy's target. I mean, I could catch him right now. Where's he at? He's right there. How much closer are we gonna get to him? We're actually like passing him. Alright, we'll switch this to target. Oh yeah, we can catch this guy in a heartbeat, I think. Here, let me just kill target relative velocity. Yes, I know it's gonna take us out of orbit. Now, base. Let's give me this control because I'm gonna boost straight towards the target here in a second. Kind of need to make an aggressive move here. Couldn't hit the right key there. My finger's misplaced. That's okay, that'll get us pretty close to our target there. Right about warp to there. I'm gonna go retrograde. Oh, maybe I went a little too far. Hey. I'll let him get a little too far. My bad. That's why we got this big engine though, so hopefully, worst case scenario, we have to send a second mission to finish us up, but we should get most of it done. Alright, let's get us facing our target again and move towards it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. Better. Drop this down to as much as we can get. 1.9, 1.7. 1.5, 1.4. That should do. Get us within 600 meters or so. Let's go target, retrograde. I want to get back on the retrograde marker here, or at least moving towards it before I go. And warp here. Not gonna go way over past it this time, I don't think. Hopefully that's the way it's the case. So I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. We are only a little bit into our first mission here. If you are, don't forget to hit that like button. If you're liking it. See if we can't get dead stop relative to our target. It's pretty close. Let's move us towards it again. Nope. I'm not worried about that. Keep going. There's the marker I'm looking for. I'm going to do a quick burst once I get right on it here. Look back around retrograde again, get ready. That should be bringing us extremely close. Yeah, 0. We're at a collision course now. Which is pretty much what we want. Now, because of the nature of the mission and how I'm trying to do this, I have to get a lot closer than I normally would need to for this. Like right now, I could just transfer the guy over to this ship. That would be no problem, EVA. But we need to get close enough to actually salvage the debris. Which means that I gotta get my engineer within about 15 meters of that vessel. While on the ship, yeah. I gotta get the vessels within really close together. Really close. So that's what we're up to here. Okay, we're within 100. That's pretty good. I'm gonna kill even that last tiny bit of velocity there. There we go. More or less dead. And I'm gonna spin around. I want to bring us just really very slowly towards them at this point. So I need to get my engineer out and ready to make the repair or the addition to that pod over there. Is that what that is? Yeah, looks like some kind of pod. I hope that's not the big space can. That's going to be interesting. If it is. Because I don't think I have a heat shield big enough for that. This might be a quick save and attempt to okay, flip her back retrograde again because we are going to end up being right there. Sadly, under 1 meter per second retrograde markers don't kind of apply, I guess. These don't light up until you're over 1 meter per second of velocity. Oh good, that's not the big can. That's just the regular. Okay. In that case, let's get ready for our EVA. And oop, no, just close that. Okay. Grab one of these and see if we can get it to stick on there. It's not quite close enough yet. Very close though. Oh. Got it. There you go. Stuck it. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Don't usually have that level of success right off the bat. But got it the first try. So, now we are ready to save that Kerbal. Undock. Badoop. Switch to the little... Okay, good. And then we're going to target that. There we go. We're targeted. Oop, I gotta get... What's going on here? Okay. Orientation weird here. I do want to go a little to the side because I need to like kind of reorient here. I have no SAS here, or I mean, no RCS. I have plenty of SAS, no RCS. I should be able to stage to get my engine going. Did that not work? I made the parachutes go, but not the engines. Just give it a tiniest bit of thrust. I need to get over this way. Over this way. Yep, I know it's just kind of slow and tedious, but I gotta go slow or I'll make mistakes. Mistakes will happen. I don't take it easy. It should be good. Just need to get it right on. Hopefully we're going slow enough. The magnets will do their job-ish. Yep. There we go. Ah! I hate it when that happens. SAS threw it right off. Or, well, I should have left the SAS on is what I should have done. Now we gotta do it again. I need it to kind of face me. Oh, come on, face me. At least face this general direction-ish. Ah, okay. Dang it. Not ideal. Okay, we need to go this way. Yes, something like that. Trying to line us back up with that port again. Okay, sort of. Not terrible. Okay. Drifting towards. Bring her in nice. So I'm going to leave the SAS on this time. I don't know. I've never seen that actually happen before, to be honest. That's the first time for that. Yeah, you don't do any space maneuvers fast. No. Generally not. Alright. So hopefully then now we're moving in a little slower. And there we go. Docked. We got Wilfred. Wilfield. I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are steering from here. Control from here. We want to move it around to retrograde marker. Get her on retrograde. And as soon as we're on retrograde, we can fire the little engine. Turn our SS on, keep us there. Oh yeah, we're coming out of orbit. And fire everything off. There we go. Good to go. Speed it up. Those other parts will come down out of space too. We do kind of want to keep it a little like that as we hit the atmosphere. SAS should keep it stable, so there's the plasma. And just like that, we're going to have another Kerbal rescued here in a second. Yay! Parachutes deploy. Oh yeah, more than sufficient parachutes on that for a nice soft landing. And touchdown. Recover. The nice thing about that is I do get back some expensive parts too from the little recovery vessel. Next. I guess it's not that much, but it's something. Next and done. He's got some ribbons. Nice. Okay, and then we go back to flying the tow package. Tow package, fly. Hello, welcome back. Welcome Twitchy. Not necessarily back. Welcome to. Let's see if we can catch that other vessel. Where is it at? This is still ahead of us, isn't it? Yes. That does target. Okay, so we're gonna have to drop our orbit again. Retrograde orbit. Okay, we're good. So you missed the first part of our 4-part mission. Hopefully it's gonna be 4-part. Probably not. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do the full. Actually, 3-part mission. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to do the 4th part, which was just to get another piece of space junk out of space. But we're too low. I didn't realize we were already at a low periaps there. What's our current altitude? Okay, we're currently at our apoaps. That's good. We need to bring that back up just a little bit. I don't want to be in the atmosphere at all. There we go. Now we're out of the atmosphere just a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna add a maneuver here just to see if we are. No, we are currently getting further away. Okay, so we need to go over here. Go retrograde. Yes, it's one craft to save them all. And we are deorbiting them so that they don't leave any space junk, any more space junk in our orbit. And we are doing that via the use of the engineer by moving a port from our vessel onto their vessel, and then using the little tow vehicle here that also has a port to bring them out of orbit. So that's the tow package. Okay, so let's bring our apoaps down a bit. Yeah, that's good. Now we should be catching up. So if I throw a maneuver here. Oh yeah, look at that. We're going to catch right up in a couple of orbits. Okay, so we will just go around in a circle. Go around the planet a couple times. I thought it was a pretty good idea, especially considering I don't have the technology to buy the claw. I'm not at that tech level, but I am high enough. You can access the docking port early, at the lowest tech. You can get to the docking port. So I thought it was a good idea to utilize that, plus the new ability of the engineer to build. You know, you can just put a docking port on the ship that you're trying to bring out of orbit, and then attach up to it a small engine and stuff, and bring it down. Okay, not there yet. Go around again. Is that it? Is that it right over there in space? What is that over there? I can't tell. That's not my target, though. That's some kind of planetary body over there that I can see. Barely. That also looks like a little planetary body over there. There's the Mun. I guess we're still not close enough. Nope. One more orbit. Watch them from the map view this time. We're catching up a little bit. Slowly. Slowly we're catching up there. We are almost to them. Look at that. Really close. Okay. And this says we're going to be at 35 kilometer separation. Is that... Okay, so it's either 35 or 83. Alright, so we need to make an actual adjustment here. Add a maneuver. Let's actually remove that one. Let's remove them all for a second. There we go. Add a maneuver. Can I just add a maneuver? Can I get a blue dot here? Ah, too many orbits. I want to add a maneuver, not switch target. Oh, now it doesn't want to let me. Oh, we still got this maneuver. Okay. Now there we go. Add a maneuver. Ah, jeez. Was painful. Okay, so we probably would want to speed up a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, speed up a little bit is what we want to do, but how much? That's some odds, a whole bunch of separation. 16 kilometer separation there, that's pretty good. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I would say let's do that. That's almost nothing. Let's do that. So I think we just need to do a slight prograde burn at this point. Like prograde burn. To get us just a little bit closer over when we're meeting up with them over there. And that should do. Yeah. Alright, let's kill that maneuver. Let's not worry about that. Let's just do that. Oof. Touchy. Super touchy. 23. 18. 18 seems good. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 18, and then we will go ahead and warp up to there. There's our target right there. I'll switch this to target and go retrograde. I'm going to go ahead and kill the relative velocity and then move toward it. And do it like this. That's interesting. Fortunately, I don't have the final nodes down here for target and anti-target. That's okay. I can find them on the nav ball. Alright, let's move towards them. Big burst. Let's get that a little more on the mark. That should do. Let's check our map here. Yeah, we over here. It says we're not going to intersect with them for a while. Okay. Let's get a little more aggressive here then. And check that again. Okay, where are we at here? The problem is I've got the wrong thing focused. I've got the planet focused right now. And that does not help. Tow package. And Tarnus craft right there. But we're not going to intersect until way over here, and it's still not going to be great. Okay. So we got to get a lot more aggressive here if we're going to get to them. That looks better. 4.9 intersection. Bring that down even more here. 4.103. What I'm going to do is go right this direction. 4.3, 2.2, 1 point something. 1.5, 3, get it down to a collision here in a second. Which is about what we want. We almost want a collision. 6.6, 0.5, 0.4. Come on, give me 0.3. Probably not going to get 0.3. Okay, no, not getting a 0.3. Okay, that's fine. Go back to retrograde and get ready for that burn. Okay, so we're gonna speed it up a little bit as we come in. Just gonna do it manually because last time I did it from the map, I overshot it. Go, and we should. Retrograde. Quick. I'll put us on almost collision course there, which is what I wanted. Getting us a little closer. Oh yeah, very close here. I'm gonna start slowing her down. Almost. Yeah, I might as well just stop it and re-get my stop the relative velocity. And then get us pointed directly at it again and moving straight towards it ish. About as straight as I can get it anyway. Put it right on the dot. Go. It's not bad. I'm swinging her around to retrograde before I'll do a little bit of warping to get us a little bit closer so we're ready for that engineer maneuver. Let's speed it up a little bit here. See how close we end up coming. Yeah, definitely gonna need to go. Headed straight for it now. Ish. Just extremely slow. And that's okay. Because we have time warp. Alright. Looks like we're gonna be coming in just... Come on. Want to get it right beside us. And then rotate around so that our engineer is ready. Engineer, go! Where is that? Oh, it's gonna collide. Dang it. Oh, no it's not. No it's not. Come on, get on there. Oop, what the? Oh, I was holding the wrong button. I was holding the Windows button. Ah, that didn't help. There we go. Now it's on there perfectly. Sweet! Ah, another one. Another successful dock insertion, whatever, placement. Don't usually have that much luck with that part of the mission there. This is the part I usually don't have a problem with, which I had a problem with last time. So, we need this little guy. Okay. Gonna need to go that way first. Let's just manually activate this engine because doing it through the staging last time did not work out very well. Okay, and then he needs to go that way a little bit. I am making very fine maneuvers here. Wow, the big thing's kind of in the way. Might need to move it out of the way. In fact, let's just do that. Here we go. That's moving out of the way. A symphony of little things moving around in space. Well, and one big thing. I guess that one's big. Oh, there we go. Target that. That'll help a lot. That will help out much. So we want to go just to the side here a little bit. Retrograde, quick retro. Oh, shit. Too fast. Oh, dang it. That was not ideal. Not ideal. I screwed that one up. Alright, now I gotta find my target again on my ball. Try that again. Whoa. Retrograde. Just the tiniest movements with this thing, you know? Of course, that's to be expected, I suppose. Okay, go a little bit south of it. Okay, let's try this again. We're getting close. Okay. I need to kind of go past it, though. I'm not facing the right orientation here, so I'm going to let it drift right past, I guess. Or almost past. Okay. There we go. Now we're coming straight at it. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good mate. Right? Gonna be a good mating. Oh yeah, bonk! And she's connected. Alright. Now, before I get too far, let me double check to make sure our apoapse, periapse here are not in any kind of decaying orbit. And they are not, so we're good. We are good there. Then we want to make sure that we do control from here. Control from there. So we can get the retro... Whoa! This has a lot of SAS on it. I forgot. Yeah, this pod has its own SAS. We want to go out. Retrograde. There we go. Retrograde. And... let's deorbit it. We are in a deorbit. Bringing back another Kerbal. Tunkus. And then the engineer. Great. I didn't even check what the first guy was. I should do that. Alright, so let's set ourselves up for retrograde about right there, because that's going to be about the angle we want, I think. Go ahead and do the staging. We're good. And a time warp. And physics warp. Let's see if I got my angle pretty close to what I want. I think it's pretty close to what I want. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's gonna end up right on the retrograde when it's important. When it's the time to be on. Yeah, when it matters. It's right at the retrograde mark. Nice. Oh, let's go be a splashdown. Well, so far so good. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the third rescue in too. No, the third rescue is actually up at the Mun, so we gotta do a transfer up to the Mun. Find him in orbit and bring him back. Nothing to do but wait. It'd be nice if they had just a button that was like, okay, you're in a position where there's nothing possibly going to go wrong. Go ahead and recover the vessel, even though it's not all the way down. That'd be nice. I'm sure I'm not the only person that wants that. Alright, recover vessel. Ding, a little bit of funds back, nice. New guy with some ribbons. Let me go check real quick. What was the last guy? Wilford. Oh, he was a scientist. Good, because we definitely needed more scientists. I'm glad. Okay, cool. Good. Alright, back to the tracking station. Let's go get back in control of the tow package here, and we will continue the mission. Fly the tow package. You missed it, Twitchy. I even had a recoverable lifting stage. Mostly recovered it anyway. Short a couple engines when it finally touched down. Okay, so we've got to go to the moon. We got enough fuel for this? We're about to find out. What's 1,000? Oh yeah, we've got plenty of fuel for this. Plenty of fuel for this. Okay, so let me guess. Mun. I don't see the mun. Prograde. Where am I at? I'm right here. The moon is over there. Oh, it's way over. Oh, it's in front of the sun right now. Oh, it's behind the sun. Okay. You're definitely not in the best position to go ahead for that. So let's go ahead and figure out a maneuver. Since we got time to plot a maneuver, we will go ahead and do that. Okay. Well, we are focused on the moon. Let's see. Where's our dude? There's our dude. He's down there. He is at a very low orbit. Okay. That's kind of what we want right there. Can we get it for less delta? Looks like we can get it for a little less anyway. Although I don't think it's gonna have a major impact overall because yeah, that's the position to do it from. We probably want to go pretty low. I mean, we've got to get down to that low orbit anyway. Might be cheaper to do it there than it would be to like do it once I'm actually in the sphere of influence of the moon. And that would be perfect right there. Why is he's like down at 20k? 10k. Man, he's close to the surface. It'll make things interesting. Because he's moving fast. Moving very fast. Yeah, that's the maneuver we want, I think. Is there a maneuver? Ah, it's missing the maneuver. Maybe that's something I need to upgrade the tracking station for. But let's go ahead and move this around to the blue dot. Blue dot. Helps if I turn it on to stability assist so it's not fighting with me. There we go. Coming around. Get ready for the burn. Oh, there's a piece of space junk right there. Now, once I get the technology for the claws, I am definitely going to remake this vessel using claws instead of docking ports, because that's going to be a lot easier. Guess I should actually wait till the node, because that's going to throw things off if I don't. Let's go prograde. And since I only got 18 more seconds to burn, I'll wait till I'm down to about 10 seconds. T minus 10 seconds. And go. Man, I almost want to ditch this final stage now because I don't know that it's gonna, yeah. Or not final stage, but the transfer stage. I almost want to smash it into the moon, but it's got a decent amount of fuel left in it, so it should probably get us most of the way into the moon orbit there for us. So we'll hold on to it for now, I guess. But I do got to take, unfortunately, as much as I hate to do this, I really got to take a 5-minute break here to grab some coffee and use the restroom. So while I do that, I guess enjoy the view of this fine vessel. Oh, it's middle click, that's right. I need to move this too. Oh, I can just get rid of it for now. Go. Yeah. I will be right back, guys. Sorry about this. Gotta be done. Okay, so much better now. The call of nature has been answered. We're good to go again. Okay, so while I was doing that, I was thinking about how I'm going to accomplish this. I think what I'm going to do is transfer Dude into the main ship when we get there. I'm going to put a dock port on his piece of junk, and then I might just deorbit it with this onto the moon surface. And that way we're not carrying this piece back with us the whole way. I think that'll save us some weight and maybe make sure that we get back. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we can warp to about here. Is that right? Are we getting... Oh, yeah, we're definitely coming around the same spin as him, too. That was important. Okay. Yeah, well, let's go here, just to be safe. Warp to there. Here comes the Mun! I think this might be Lefert's first time to the Mun, so she should maybe level up when we get back. See? Gonna go retrograde. We can probably go ahead and set that as our target now. In fact, I think it's safe to get a lot closer to that periapse. And start our orbital burn. Oh wow, that was easy. Yeah, yeah. In fact, now might be the time to drop that tank onto the surface, because it is very close to empty. Yep, I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring her down to an impact here, and then decouple. Yep, that was good. I should have went prograde before I decoupled. Damn it! Now that's right in the way. How about we do just a bit of that. And get my periapse up to 10 kilometers at least. There we go. Okay, now we need to figure out at what point are we going to be actually kind of close to this guy in order to make an adjustment in our orbit here. Plus, ooh, look at that. That would put us extremely close on that next orbit there. But was that 2.3? Oh, there we go, right there. 0.8 kilometers separation. Yeah, if we make that maneuver, we should be good. Now, do we want to, since that maneuver's set up, let's switch over to... Oop, can I not switch to it now? To the debris? Probably because it doesn't have a probe. That part of the debris does not have a probe. Switch to, there we go. Shall we follow this down? Let's bring it pretty quick. Pretty quick. I want to get back to the main mission here shortly. I just want to see what happens with this, though. See if it ends up throwing a piece way off into space like it sometimes does. Ooh, we're going to clip that mountain. Are we going to clip that mountain? Oh, right through the valley. Oh, here we go. It's not letting me. Yeah, we are no longer allowed to warp at this height. Or regular warp, anyway. Are we going down? We're going down still. Oh, yeah. Here it comes. Here comes the boom. We're gonna miss that one? We missed that mountain. This thing's getting pretty lucky. Okay, it's definitely not making it out of this valley. That mountain. Oh yeah, it's gonna smack. I think it's gonna hit that mountain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna hit. We're gonna hit. Kaboom! Kerboom! All right, back to the map. Back to the tow pack. No, 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 no. Close. Can we not? Can we not switch to the tow package even though our ship's dead? Really? Okay. We can do it like that. Okay, no, can't do it like that. Okay. Go back to the tracking station. I was just dropping our transfer stage onto the surface of the moon there. It was a nice explosion though. No parts went flying off into space. Which is technically what you want. Okay, so we gotta go around the moon a few times, I think, before we actually execute this maneuver. So we're just gonna go ahead and do the warp here. And then I believe it's a prograde. Oof, that was fast. Prograde burn whenever we actually get to it. And it's like 1.1 seconds of burn, so it's gonna be a barely touch, you know, type thing. Set that as target again. That's the number we're looking for here. In fact, I could just like get rid of the maneuver. Oh, no, I guess I can't. I guess I can't. What? Really? Double click that. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to make the maneuver. Can I not just get rid of it? No. Because I don't, no control right now. Apparently. Even though I've got a dude in the seat. There we go. There's my... Hopefully that was right. Because apparently I don't have any method of editing my things at the moment. Oh, because I'm on the back side of the moon. Okay. Alright, well. Anyway. Don't want to warp to the next maneuver. I want to... Not gonna let me. Okay. Do the warp here thing. Let's come around until we get some radio communication so I get rid of this maneuver node. There we go. Yeah, it's better. 0.5. We even did better than our maneuver was going to get us there. So let's go ahead and warp to about here. And then we'll start getting ready for the meetup. Okay, target retrograde. Don't see. Oh, there he is over there. Right. Let's try and push our marker over onto him a little bit and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, 0.3 now. Went from 3 to 0.3. That's pretty good. That's a pretty close meeting. Alright, we'll stick on the retrograde marker here. I think the 0.3 is close enough. Especially if we're not taking this debris back. If we're just going to crash this debris. 1,200 deltas in the current vessel. If I take this weight off, that probably is going to go up even more. Okay, we can get a little closer. Speed this up, speed this along a little bit. Wow. We're gonna be meeting up with him here. And zeroed. Okay. Now, while it's zeroed, I'm going to do the transfer because I need to transfer for the mission EVA. Oh, yep. RCS on. Don't know what that's going to do for catching that bit of debris, but let's target that before we... There we go. Now, theoretically... Oh, EVA science... I can't do an EVA science experiment at this altitude. I don't know what it's thinking. Slow down a bit. Coming in a bit fast. Slow down even more. Ugh, another engineer. The rescues have been very engineer heavy. The engineers seem to get themselves in a lot of trouble. F, grab. I need to grab it because... Nope, not that. I need to transfer my engineer out of here. Transfer crew, transfer into there so that I can board this vessel. Board this vessel. There we go. I wasn't quite close enough to the door. Okay, well that does that. Now we just need to get close to that again and do the whole thing. We don't want to leave that in orbit. Really don't. Do a retrograde burn here because we're apparently moving fast enough away from it. We need to do that. Then a quick burst to get close to it again. Now we should be intersecting with it again. Yeah. Close enough. That should be about a collision there. I guess not. Actually, let's go. I mean, we are moving closer to it, just not as quickly as I would like. And then we're going to end up in the dark side of the moon. Figures. Let's just cancel that. Relative velocity. We are pretty close. Trying to do this with minimal fuel expenditure as well, so we have plenty of fuel to get back. .5, that should be speedily enough, I think, hopefully. And our new engineer will be the one that gets to go out and do the retrofit so that we can get rid of their ship. So I'm thinking, should we try to bring the ship down on Kerbin, or should we just smash it in the moon? I'm thinking just smash it in the moon. It's not that big of a savings to bring it back. And I'm pretty sure that this little tank's not going to have enough fuel to get it all the way back to Kerbin. I think. I feel that that's the case. Anyway, let's get our engineer ready to EVA and do the thing. With the thing. Getting it closer. I guess I could have waited a little bit. We'll do... I can't warp while Kerbals are on ladders. Interesting. Can't warp while Kerbals are on ladders. Didn't know that. We know now. And honestly, it really don't matter where I stick this on there at all if I'm going to just be deorbiting it on the moon. So I just got to get it on there. As soon as it is close enough. So hard to tell, you know. Like, is it? Oh. Nice. I even got it in the right general spot. Board. Undock. Jump to this little guy. Set that as its target. Wow, it's like very, very close already. Just let it drift a little bit. Because that's kind of spinning the right way. I'll lock it right there. Because as I come around here, I'm going to be facing the target here pretty soon. Yeah. Let's activate this engine before I forget. Activate that engine. Give it just a tiny bit of thrust. And get facing the target. We should be good for mate. Oh yeah, I think we're good. Badoop. Got it. I'm gonna bump into the other vessel briefly. Just kick it out that way. Let's control from here, so we got the proper facings, directions. Get her around on retrograde. Let's smash this into the moon. Get ready for some kerbooms. So, I mean, that's at least one less piece of space junk we have to worry ourselves about. Or that has to be, you know, distracting us from our mission. And done. And just so we have extra kabooms, we'll stage all that. Warp. Wow, that little piece of space junk really went flying. From the okay, we should get 3 kerbooms though. Maybe that one's getting pretty far away. It's still gonna go kaboom. We just might not hear it. Boom! Okay. Ah, dang it! Wasn't quite fast enough. Okay, back to the track. I'm gonna might as well just go to the track and center and switch back to the other vessel. Everybody loves a good ground interception, yep. Somewhere down here. Tow package, fly. Now the question is, did that complete our mission? Like, that should have completed our mission. We should have one less mission here. Yes, it did complete our mission. So all we need to do now is get Paris back to Kerbin, and that'll complete our all of our rescues for the day. In fact, we are at a good spot to do just that. Prograde. I mean, it's not the most ideal, but it's not bad. go. Can we shrink our orbit more from right here? Go on prograde? Yes, we can. Look at that. Down to 59. Perfect. Look at that. Oh man, we're gonna have extra fuel left over. I was all concerned about fuel. No worries at all. No need to worry at all. We're up to here. Might not be a bad idea for a quick save. Hopefully I won't need it, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. Because we are about to go major warp right into Kerbin. Whoosh! Boop boop! And we're there. Hello, Kerbin. We're back. Oh, and look at that. We're at the perfect time to burn. Oh, no. Not prograde. Retrograde. Whoops. Wasted a little fuel there. That's okay, because I gotta waste it out anyway. Gotta get rid of all that fuel. And I got a remaining docking port that I did not intend to have. I was going to grab a fourth piece of debris if I had enough fuel, but there's just the right amount of fuel to do this mission, I think. I mean, I probably could have stretched it out and grabbed one more piece of debris, but then it would have been a slow return to Kerbin because I would have had to do atmosphere brakes in order to get out of orbit. Speaking of atmosphere brakes, are we going to get all the way out of orbit with this fuel? Yes. Yes, we are. And deorbit. Yes. Nice. We do got one more mission to launch once this one is complete. Do all the staging there. I don't know if that's gonna burn up or not, but it's not. It shouldn't because it's a docking port. They have pretty good heat resistance, and it shouldn't be taking the full brunt of the plasma burn. Anyway, let's speed her up. Ooh, we're gonna run right into that, aren't we? Ooh, that was so close. I guess I should remember to swing to the side a little bit when I do those releases. Because one of these days, that's going to come back and bite me. Why do I feel like I have extra parachutes listed over here? I have more parachutes on this thing than I realize? Don't see any. I mean, that should only be 2 and 2. Oh, because they're all highlighted. Okay, that's 1 and that's 2. And that's 1 and that's 2. Okay, got it. Because they're all highlighted. Because it's the final stage. And in just a minute, we'll verify that we'll be going slow enough. If we're not going slow enough, I can always eject this heat shield and get us. Now we're going plenty slow enough. Plenty slow enough. Save the heat shield, collect a couple extra points of extra credits. Get the extra credits. Alright, we got one more mission coming up. I hope you've been enjoying the stream, guys. Sorry about the little brief interlude a moment ago, but it had to be done. Nature's call had to be answered. If you are liking the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. Like I said, we do have one more mission to launch for this stream, but then when we do finish up the stream today, we'll be coming back later at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for some more Valheim. And we've got a lot of stuff to show you. We've been doing a lot of stuff in Valheim, and over the past week, we've made a massive amount of progress. And, oh, let's see. Yeah, we're going to be doing a triple boss fight day. So we're gonna go from one boss to the next, upgrading our equipment relatively quick in between. Hope you will join us for that. Oh, hey, Arm did level up. Oh, that's because she's the new guy. Lefert did not, apparently. I need to touch her down on the moon in order to get that other level, or go to Mimnus with her. Anyway, we've did it. We've saved all 3 Kerbals. Oh, so we got a new engineer, a new scientist, and another new engineer. Man, engineers are out the wazoo here. And we have like only 1 pilot right now. I don't really want to hire one, but we do have more than enough money to do our research and development upgrade. Doing it. Look at that. We still got $1 million left over. We're actually doing good in credits now. We're doing good on credits. We're doing good on our reputation is also doing excellent. We have a ton of science points to go spend in here. Oh my god. 2,200 science points to now spend. Ah, man, I kind of like just want to save that for the beginning of the next stream, because the next mission I have doesn't require any of that science. Does not require any of that science. Oh, what we should do, hang on, should do. Before, actually, what time is it? What time is it? Okay, now we got 15 minutes, we're good. We can get this done in 15 minutes. Let's go see what other scannings we can get. Oh man, I was hoping for another scanning of Mimnus, but it doesn't look like it. We got any scanning of Mimnuses to go. But we do got Moon scans and a Kerbal scan. Now, that means we need to launch 3 of these satellites if we take these missions. I think I'm gonna hold off. We're just gonna finish up the Mimnus one. I gotta send a satellite out to Mimnus to finish it up. That one's been on our thing for a while. I don't know what happened to that repair contract. I totally went to that satellite and attached a Z200 rechargeable battery to it. Unfortunately, the contract didn't complete, so we might have to make a second attempt at that. But I really want to clear this one because we've had that one for a very long time. We've had it for a very long time. Let's open up the new advanced satellite. Where's it at? Satcom Advanced. There it is. Satcom Advanced. And let's see. It's just not much to see under the shell here. I'll just kind of point out. I mean, what you can see is mostly solar panels attached to 2 small of tanks. It's got 4 antennas on it. Hopefully that'll be enough to be able to communicate back to Kerbin from where it's at. And then I've got this on here, the enhanced multi-spectra scanner, because that's one that we need to get the mission done. Okay, let's just launch it. Launch it, and we'll head it for Mimnus, and we'll get it into that polar orbit that it needs to be in order to complete the scan. Then maybe we'll look at the missions available again. Ooh, that was a little jiggle on there. So this also has the recoverable lower stage, lifting stage. Hopefully we will be able to recover it. All right, let's set that. Don't even worry about getting. We'll just get it into a low orbit to start with. Double check my staging real quick. I don't think I had any mistakes there. We're good. And that's all for that down there. 6. Yeah, we'll see if there's I don't know if that's going to be enough. Okay, anyway, let's do this. And 3, 2, 1, go! Now, unfortunately, we don't have a probe core that has a lot of maneuvers, so we're pretty much stuck with the stability assist, and that's about it. I'm wondering if that also has to do with our tracking station, because usually I could swear this probe core would give me like a prograde and retrograde option, but maybe not. Maybe not anymore. Anyway. All right, well, let's get tilted over here. Start making our profile here, our ascent profile. Yeah, because we don't have those retrograde and prograde things, I just gotta kind of manually do this the whole way. This is Kerbal Space Center, or Kerbal Space Program. Kerbal Space Center is right down there. We just left the Kerbal Space Center. That would be it right there. We are playing Kerbal Space Program. We are getting ready to put another satellite in orbit of Mimnus, hopefully to complete this scanning mission that we have. I think we're good there. Wait till it gets up out of the atmosphere to blow the shell off of the. What's this thing called? Protect airstream, protective shell. It is just called a shell. Okay. Earlier we got some SAS on this. Oof. Atmosphere is kind of pushing it back to straight. It did. Now we're pretty much almost out of the atmosphere. There should be very little drag on it right now. Come on, swing back down. Got 1 minute to 1 minute to Apple apps there. I want to get. Come on, go, go! I want to get facing back down before. Oh, and we're almost out of the atmosphere. I can blow the shell. Oh, what is that below me? Double D debris. That should totally be deorbited. There we go. Blow the shell. Satellite is now exposed. Actually, extend some antennas before we forget about that too. T-minus 30. Come on, come on. You need to get level. Trying to also extend those antennas whilst I'm trying to get into orbit. Come on, one more. Oof, all the things are done. We should just about be in orbit. Now, that's probably good enough. I'm going to go ahead and stage that, and then go ahead and finish up the... There, that's fully in orbit now. But this is not, and that's good. Because it's going to come down. Lifting stage. Set to re-enter. It was a wobbly tip, yes. Normally I use a little more struttage than I had on these, but they work. They're working. Alright, so nothing to do but watch this. Really? Now before I did actually have physics warp all the way up, but I'm gonna when heat starts happening, I'm gonna turn it back down. See if we can't save those engines. And there we go. Heat's starting to happen, so can we get a spin going is the other question. I don't think I can. I don't even have... I have no radio control. Well, probably because of the plasma, but... I think we're gonna end up with a splashdown here too, so that might be beneficial. It may not. I don't know. Either way, this is coming down, and hopefully the I've got enough parachutes on it to save it, so that we get some of our money back. I'm okay with any of our money back because we finally got the science unlocked. We should be okay for a little bit, and we got lots of money to actually pay for the individual unlocks too, because that's something we are doing in this playthrough. Is we've got to pay for those technologies even after we research them. Oh yeah, no problem with the engines at all this time. No problem at all. Okay, we can speed back up there. Parachutes deployed. Parachutes deploy. I'm not 100% sure we're going to be going slow enough to save all those engines on the bottom when we actually impact the water. 9.2? That might actually be okay. That might actually be okay. Worst case scenario, I have to add a couple more parachutes onto this in the future. But I think we're okay. Oh, look at that. Touchdown. Full recovery of the entire stage. Nice. Let's see how much we saved. And we saved ourselves. Ooh. That's a lot. Oh, wait, never mind. I was looking at this number. But still a good amount. 51,000 credits refunded from those parts. Nice. That go towards our next rocket. All right. Yay. Yes, yay. Okay, let's find our current vessel here. SAT scan advanced, fly it. Got to get it out to Memnus now. Get it out to Memnus, get into polar orbit, start its scanning process. Okay, doke. Okay, so Memnus is out there. We kind of want to meet it when it's over there. That's a problem and a half. Ah, now we're back to this. I want to put a maneuver here. Okay, there we go. Add a maneuver. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, I mean, maybe it's okay that we go out this way and meet it. I mean, that's a lot of let's see here. We need another maneuver here to bring us down. Something like that. And since we need a polar orbit anyway, right like that. Okay, if we can execute those two maneuvers, we've got more than enough fuel to do so, we could make a lot of mistakes on this and still make it there with no problem. I actually designed this satellite lifting stage to be able to take this satellite to almost any of the nearby planets. But I could put a scanning satellite in orbit of Eve and also in orbit of Duna with this lifter. I think no problem. The issue with doing that is I don't have the antenna technology to control it all the way there. So we're gonna have to wait till we upgrade our antenna technology, so we can put a better antenna on this, and then we can probably use it to start scanning those other bodies later on. But today we're just worried about Memnus because we have a mission for it. Probably send one of these to the Mun as well too after we do the unlocks on the science. Possibly get even more scans options. So let's get moved around to our next maneuver and get ready to execute said maneuver. Hopefully I've got enough solar panels on this that it's not going to have any issues with power. No real good way to test that, and no real good way to put any more... I mean, it's totally coated in solar panels as it is. You know, it's pretty much as I get on there without making it look stupid. Or making the satellite bigger. I couldn't make the satellite bigger. Yeah, I felt like the recovery made a lot of sense with the hard playthrough and the money needed and stuff like that. So feel like that was a pretty good call. All right. Yep. It's time to make the burn. Time to make the burn. I think I'm just gonna go with... Alright. Next that. Open the map. Let's see where we're at. Okay, good enough. Now we need to get to the next maneuver and execute that. And then we'll see where we're at. Whee! We're going to Memnus. Oh, there's our, okay. Alright, what do we need to do now? Let's clear that. What do we need to do now to actually get our encounter again? Probably retrograde, prograde? Try some retrograde, prograde here, see what happens. Actually, let's add a maneuver. Retrograde, okay, so we want to go retrograde. Oh, what's this? SAS. We go retrograde. Okay, turn that back on. That. We know we need to go retrograde here, so we'll swivel around to the retrograde here and get ready for that burn. Or slowly make that burn as we watch our orbit here. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's close. Yeah, we're going for the polar orbit eventually, so that should work out right there. That should work out. I think we're okay. Okay, so now we want to go to right here. Oof, 10 days. Good time to get there. Is that Memnus coming in over there? think it is. A little dot that's growing slightly bigger and bigger. Here it comes. Hello, minty green planet. Planetoid, actually, or planetoid? Moon. Oh, need retrograde. There we go. Retrograde. Oh, going past it. Actually, it'll probably be better to get it a little closer to the apoapse. Or periapse, I mean, right here. Thank you. Thank you for the not bad. Yeah, well, I think we're doing pretty good. We did a really good rescue mission earlier. Managed to save 3 Kerbals in one go and left no debris from those particular rescues. We still have debris from previous rescues, so we have to eventually go deal with, but... Alright, there we go. There's our polar orbit. Now I just need to bring it down to the proper periapse and apoapse. Well, yeah, 117 should do maybe a tiny bit closer. That should do. And then we shall warp to there. Yeah, we're going to have a ton of fuel left over in this, so I could eventually even move this one to another planet body and continue scanning with it. Potentially. Now to get back on the retrograde and bring that apoapse down to about 100. Or 110-ish. Somewhere in there. Oh shit. Oh, dang it. Didn't mean to do that. Fat fingered some keys. Oops. Now we're like crashing into the planet. We don't want to do that. That was not the objective there. It's a little wobbly. I should have put some struts on there. That skipper's more than powerful enough for what I'm doing, that's for sure. Okay, let's bring our periapse back up to... Alright, first of all, that's confusing the shit out of me. There we go. Bye. Point that direction, increase the periapse a bit more. I need the periapse. Okay, I'm going the wrong way there. Should have went this way to increase the periapse. I'm increasing the apoapse way too much right now. Well, that's no better. That's even worse. Oops. Come on, just get that periapse back up to around 100. Oh, I see. That's why I was having such a problem. I was on the wrong side of the periapse there. That's okay. It all makes sense to my head now. It's all making more sense now. All right, let's bring that Apple app back down to the proper level though. Before we start our scan. Come on, get right on the dot. Got to do this slow, because man, that skipper is a lot more powerful than what I. Dang it! Doing it again. Come on. I need this at 110-ish. Dang it! now our periaps is down. I'm like, what's going on here? Okay. What if I did this burn right here? Nope, no. I need to go the other way if I was gonna do that. I made everything worse. Okay, hang on. I know. I need to go radial in. Well, should be the effect that I want. Should be the effect that I want. Yes. That was what I wanted for that. Which brings me back to the Apo apps, which is where I want it. Now I just need to do a little bit of prograde burn to get that periaps where I want it. I'm getting this. Starting to understand anyway. There we go. 102, 108. Perfect. That's the kind of orbit I was looking for. Okay, now that that's taken care of, we can start the scan. Start the multispectral scan. Yes. It's happening. Okay. So now if we go over to our map. Big map? Is this the big map? That's the big map. Our low-level altimetry stuff is completed. 100% complete, so we're good there. Low vis, multi, those are 100%, 100%. Yeah, so. Which means that, also we need to switch to, which one is it? It's the low, this is the one that we're actually getting now, right? The new one. But it's not going to show very much because we just started. Okay, but that also means that I can deorbit these other guys. These Mimnus polar sets. These aren't going to do anything for us now. They're just going to be extra things in space, and we don't need extra things in space. So let's deorbit them. Let's make the kerbooms. Whee! Here she goes. Kerboom! That was kind of more of like a thud. Space Center tracking station. Just gonna get rid of some. Send them home. I could probably send them back to Kerbin. They don't have any parachutes on them to save them anyway. Let's see, where's it at? Where's it at? Mimnus Polar Sat. Fly it. I could send them to orbit the sun too. Let's see here. Prograde. See, where is it going to send us if we go prograde right where we're at? Anywhere good? Well, there it goes. Oh yeah, that'd take us right out of orbit eventually. Warp to there. I'm doing some of these warps too to allow that satellite some time to actually start doing its thing. And then we'll go back and check on it real quick before we end the stream. Oh, that's interesting. Well, that's how we would actually exit orbit, or I don't know, maybe. Anyway, we want to go retrograde. This thing doesn't have much SAS on it, so why I'm using thrusters to do the actual maneuver. Let's bring it home. There's she coming home. Oh, I don't think this one's going to make it through the atmosphere. She can be coming in pretty fast. Pretty fast. They're going to lose antennas in a heartbeat. There goes antenna 1. There goes the rest. Boom! Come on, burn up! Burn up! Oh! Boom! 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 All the booms! Boom! Oh, that part didn't burn up. Surprise. Oh, we are, so something is going to make it to the ground. Coming down, though. Rapid re-entry. And thud. One final little thud. Barely even heard it. Okay, back to the tracking station. Alright, one more quick look at our new in-orbit satellite. Make sure that it is getting some progress on our goal here. To be the last one on the list. Yep. Alright. We do have some debris that is in like a decaying orbit, but it doesn't decay unless you're actually watching it. So I will need to do that at some point. But let's see here. No. What's going on? Why are you not scanning? Says it's scanning. Are we not at the right altitude for it? We're looking at the right body. High res. We don't have high. We want low. We want. This is the one that we need. Dang it! I know this has the ability to do so. This right here. Can we analyze them all? Okay. Yes, transmit that. Sure. We have enough power to transmit it? We did. Nice. It's more science. Okay, that's great. Oh, did we analyze the radar data? No. I'm gonna hold off on that one because I think I can get a mission for science data. Well, you know what? Transmit it. Even if I get another mission, I can always just come back and transmit it again to get that information. What is going on here? Why are we not? Is it because we're too high altitude? Maybe. Oh wait, no. Look, 7%, 17%. Mimnus. Oh. I don't think we were looking at Mimnus a second ago. Ah, yeah, that was the problem. We were looking at Kerbin. Duh. Low resolution scan. That's what we want to look at. Map type. Biome, slope, altimetry, visual. What's the resource? Which one's resource? Thought it be, would it be visual? The visual's all done. And it looks good. Okay, visual's all done. Slope. Slope is all good. Altimetry? No, it's all done. Biome. Oh, maybe you need the resource thing. I bet you have to have the resource antenna or whatever it is to be able to see that resource scan. But anyway, it's happening. We're at 16.9%. So we are successfully going to be able to get that final mission, finally, eventually. Eventually it'll happen. This guy's up here doing it. Just doing the job. And that's all that matters. That's mostly all that matters. Anyway. And we've got plenty of solar power to power said job. We're not like running low on power, right? No, we're good. We're gaining power even while it's scanning. Okay, good. Well, I feel pretty happy about that. Let's go back to the Space Center to finish up the stream, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do hope you come back later for some Valheim. We've got a lot of things to show you. We made a bunch of progress through the week. Lots of things have been built. We're going to be doing 3 of the big bosses fights today. Hopefully we can fit that all in and see everything that's been built. But this is going to be the end of our Kerbal stream. We'll be back next week with more. We'll probably be trying to look at doing a mission outside of the Kerbal sphere of influence. So maybe we're going to get out to the sun, possibly even to Duna or Eve. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, make sure you come back next week for that. Hit the subscribe button if you want to help out the channel. Ring the bell if you want to know when we're streaming, but it's a fairly regular schedule at the moment. It's Saturday mornings and Saturday evenings. Or afternoons, I should say. But that's going to be it. Till next time, I will catch you later.